Understanding the intricacies of interpersonal relationships has long been a pursuit for those seeking deeper, more meaningful connections. In recent years, the intersection of Stoic philosophy and modern relationship dynamics has shed light on the often subtle, hidden weaknesses that women may exhibit. Weaknesses not in the sense of flaws, but as nuanced vulnerabilities and emotional needs that, when recognized, can lead to stronger, healthier bonds. For men, recognizing and understanding these elements can be transformative. By integrating Stoic principles, such as emotional stability, self-mastery, and purposeful living, men can navigate these dynamics with empathy and wisdom, fostering mutual respect and attraction. Let's explore 10 hidden female weaknesses that men should understand, with actionable insights rooted in both timeless philosophy and the latest observations on relationships. First, emotional certainty stands out as a foundational need for many women. In the ever-shifting landscape of daily life, uncertainty can breed anxiety. Women often look for emotional stability in their partners, a calmness that serves as an anchor in turbulent waters. This isn't about suppressing emotion, but about mastering one's reaction, a principle at the core of Stoic philosophy. When a man remains composed in the face of adversity, doesn't allow external chaos to dictate his internal state, he radiates a sense of safety and reliability. This calm assurance is inherently attractive, as it signals to a woman that she can trust in his steadiness, regardless of what challenges may arise. Second, the allure of scarcity is a subtle yet powerful dynamic. It's a well-observed psychological principle that people tend to value what is less accessible. For women, the sense of mystery and the challenge of pursuit can heighten attraction. When a man maintains a degree of independence, doesn't always make himself immediately available, and cultivates an air of mystery about his world, he inadvertently increases his perceived value. This is not about playing games, but about nurturing a rich, independent life. One where the relationship is a meaningful addition, not the sole focus. The balance between presence and absence creates a magnetic tension, stirring curiosity and desire. Third, women are often drawn to men with a clear sense of purpose and ambition. This is more than just career success or financial achievement. It's about having direction, passion, and a mission in life. A man who wakes up with goals, who is driven by a vision larger than himself, naturally commands respect. This aligns closely with Stoic teachings on living in accordance with one's values and striving for excellence. When a man is purpose-driven, he becomes a source of inspiration and stability. His ambition signals that he is not easily swayed by external circumstances, further enhancing his appeal and the sense of security he provides. Fourth, sensitivity to emotional nuance is a hidden vulnerability for many women. Women often possess a heightened awareness of subtle emotional shifts, both in themselves and others. This acute sensitivity can be a double-edged sword. It allows for deep empathy, but can also lead to overthinking or insecurity if not met with clear communication. Men who are attuned to these emotional undercurrents, who listen actively, respond thoughtfully, and communicate openly, can build trust and intimacy. Stoicism encourages present-moment awareness and attentive listening, skills that are invaluable in navigating the emotional landscape of a relationship. Fifth, the need for validation and appreciation is frequently underestimated. While both men and women seek appreciation, women may be particularly affected by its absence. Small gestures, words of affirmation, and acts of kindness serve to reinforce her sense of worth and belonging. Stoic wisdom teaches that gratitude is a virtue. Expressing genuine appreciation for a partner not only strengthens the bond, but also cultivates a positive emotional climate. When a man consistently recognizes and values his partner, he addresses a core emotional need, fortifying the relationship against resentment and neglect. Sixth, women can be susceptible to societal pressures and expectations. From beauty standards to roles in family and career, the weight of external judgment can be immense. This vulnerability often manifests as self-doubt or anxiety. A Stoic man, grounded in his own values and impervious to the whims of public opinion, can provide a stabilizing influence. By offering non-judgmental support and encouraging authenticity, he helps her navigate these pressures. His acceptance and unwavering presence create a safe space for her to be her true self, free from the need to constantly measure up. Seventh, the quest for emotional intimacy is a profound need that can sometimes be met with disappointment. Women often crave deep emotional connection, a level of vulnerability and sharing that transcends surface-level interaction. However, not all men are comfortable with or adept at this kind of openness. The Stoic approach of self-examination and honest communication enables men to meet this need without losing themselves. By opening up, sharing thoughts and feelings, and inviting her to do the same, a man bridges the emotional gap. This mutual vulnerability fosters trust and a sense of partnership that is both rare and deeply fulfilling. Eighth, the fear of abandonment or rejection can be a silent undercurrent in many women's lives. This fear often stems from past experiences or societal narratives around relationships. While it may not always be visible, it can influence behavior, sometimes manifesting as jealousy, neediness, or withdrawal. A Stoic man recognizes these fears not as accusations or criticisms, but as calls for reassurance. Through consistent action, reliability, and gentle affirmation, he can help dispel these anxieties. His steadfastness becomes a balm to her insecurities, allowing her to relax into the relationship without constant apprehension. Ninth, women are often deeply influenced by the energy and mood of their partners. Emotional contagion is a real phenomenon. One person's mood can set the tone for the entire relationship. A man who cultivates emotional resilience, who avoids being swept up in negativity or drama, sets a positive example. His ability to regulate his own emotions not only benefits him, but also uplifts his partner. This echoes the Stoic ideal of being the master of oneself, regardless of external circumstances. By embodying calmness, optimism, and self-control, he becomes a wellspring of positivity in the relationship. Tenth, and perhaps most subtly, is the vulnerability to unmet expectations. Women, like all people, enter relationships with hopes and dreams, some explicit, others unspoken. When reality falls short, disappointment and frustration can take root. Many men misinterpret this as ingratitude or nagging, but a Stoic recognizes it as part of the human condition. Instead of reacting defensively, he approaches these moments with curiosity and compassion. He seeks to understand what is truly important to his partner, engaging in honest dialogue about needs and desires. By aligning actions with shared values and aspirations, he transforms potential conflict into an opportunity for growth and connection. These 10 hidden weaknesses are not weaknesses in the pejorative sense, but rather aspects of the female experience that, when understood, can lead to deeper, more harmonious relationships. Recognizing them is not about manipulation or exploitation, but about meeting one's partner where she truly is, with empathy, respect, and wisdom. To integrate these insights into daily life, men can draw from the following Stoic practices. Practice emotional self-mastery. When challenges arise, pause before reacting. Reflect on the situation, regulate your response, and strive to remain grounded. This creates an environment of safety and predictability. Embrace purposeful living. Dedicate yourself to goals that align with your values. Share your ambitions and invite your partner into your journey, but remain steadfast in your mission. Foster independence and mystery. Pursue your interests and maintain a fulfilling life outside the relationship. This not only enriches your own experience, but keeps the relationship dynamic and engaging. Cultivate gratitude and appreciation. Make a habit of expressing thanks for your partner's contributions, both big and small. A few sincere words can have a profound impact. Support authenticity. Encourage your partner to be her true self, free from the constraints of societal expectations. Model this by living authentically yourself. Prioritize emotional intimacy. Create space for open, honest dialogue. Share your thoughts and feelings and listen actively to hers. Offer reassurance and consistency. Through actions and words, demonstrate your commitment. Small acts of reliability build trust over time. Regulate your emotional environment. Be mindful of the mood you bring into the relationship. Cultivate positivity and resilience, knowing your energy influences hers. Manage expectations with compassion. Engage in ongoing conversations about hopes, dreams, and disappointments. Use these moments to realign and grow together. Engage in self-reflection. Regularly assess your own motivations and behaviors. Are you living in accordance with your values? Are you contributing positively to the relationship? By weaving these practices into the fabric of daily life, men not only address the hidden vulnerabilities of their partners, but also become better versions of themselves. The Stoic path is not one of emotional detachment, but of mindful engagement, with oneself, with others, and with the world at large. It's important to remember that every person is unique. While these patterns may be common, they are not universal. The key is to approach each relationship with openness, curiosity, and a willingness to learn. Rather than seeking to fix or manage your partner, aim to understand her experience and respond with empathy. In doing so, you cultivate an environment where both partners can thrive. Recent discussions in the relationship sphere, especially those informed by Stoic thought, reinforce the value of emotional stability, purposeful living, and independence. These qualities not only attract women, but also sustain long-term partnerships. By recognizing and responding to the subtle vulnerabilities that women may experience, men can build relationships rooted in trust, respect, and genuine connection. The wisdom of the Stoics, centuries old yet ever relevant, offers a roadmap, not just for romantic success, but for a life well lived. Ultimately, the goal is not to exploit weakness, but to foster strength, both in oneself and in one's partner. By embracing Stoic principles and remaining attuned to the hidden dimensions of female experience, men can play a pivotal role in creating relationships that are resilient, passionate, and deeply rewarding.